Hey everyone, the Slenderman case might be on its last leg because Morgan Geyser might leave the mental institute she has been at since 2014 when she was found guilty as soon as Monday. You might have been here earlier today when I was trying to cover the hearing. Sadly, the audio technical something didn't work in court, so we only got 3 minutes of a conversation in the middle of the hearing that we really couldn't figure out what it was about. But the big update is she might already leave her mental institution Monday. And if you weren't here earlier today and are not 100% sure what the Slenderman case is, it's in 2014 in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Two 12-year-old girls, Morgan Geyser and Anissa Wire, lured their classmate Peyton Lautner to a park and stabulated her 19 times. Miraculously, Peyton survived after crawling to a road for help. Why did they do that? Well, it's called the Slenderman case because these two young women thought that the Slender Man, which is a fictional horror character, needed this sacrifice to keep him happy. And it was a really big case back then. Both girls were found not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect. And Morgan was committed to the Winnebago Mental Health Institute, while Anissa was conditionally released already in 2021 after serving time at a similar facility. But Morgan's case has been different because now in 2025, Morgan, who is 22, has been in treatment for 7 years. And in July 17, at July 17, the judge approved a plan for her conditional release to a group home. But there were some hiccups along the way because the earlier plans fell through due to some concerns about the group home's location. It was way too close to Peyton Lawton, who were the victim of Geyser's crime. So the family said, hey, that's not good. And there was some communications with a caseworker that wasn't that good. But today, July 31st, Morgan was back in court for a final hearing, and the outcome was her release is officially greenlit as early as August 4th. She will then be moved into a group home in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. That's about an hour away from Waukesha. That facility offers therapy, activities like sewing and gardening, and a structured environment. But she will still be under strict state supervision, including a GPS monitor that can't be removed without court approval. Her attorney said it would be perfect with the new location. And the previous option they had been looking at in Manitowoc, he described that as dystopian. So seems like they are happy with the place she's going. And the experts have testified that Morgan no longer possesses a significant risk because she had so great progress in treatment. But this decision hasn't come easy because Peyton Lautner's family has opposed Morgan's release because they are still concerned about their daughter's safety and her healing. Peyton has talked about this publicly, about her recovery and her resilience. And on the other side, Morgan's team has also argued, well, she made significant strides in managing her mental health. She is diagnosed schizophrenic. And you have to weigh it up and say, well, is she so good now that she can live a normal life with assistance? but at the same time say, well, what about the victim? She's still out there. Some will probably see this as Morgan's first step on a way towards rehabilitation, because she was only 12 at the time and she had been in treatment. And others, I could kind of feel that in a lot of people in my chat, feels this is too soon because of how bad the crime was. We can also discuss, will she go back and think she has to do stuff for the Slenderman? He's still out there being a pop culture thing. So I don't know. I hope they have a good plan for her, because there have been some concerning things happening along the way with her literature and the statement she had made to her caseworkers. What's next? Well, hopefully she'll just transition to the Sun Prairie group home, where they will keep a close eye on her so she can't go out and do bad stuff again. We talked about it on my live stream. I'm not impressed with a lot of the mental health help we can get in the Western world. I'm I'm cautiously optimistic that hopefully she is in such a good place that she can be medicated, can be helped, can lead a normal life. But at the same time, if she violates any of the release terms, she will be back in Winnebago. And sadly for Peyton and her family, this is just another chapter in a long journey of healing brought on by two young women with mental illnesses who thought they were doing something to appease a pop culture phenomenon. It's always hard when kids are the victims, but it's even harder when kids are the perpetrators as well. And it leads you to probably have this discussion with yourself, because what is punishment and what is rehabilitation, and what is good for the victim, and can you just take the life away for someone who was 12 years old? It's hard questions to answer, but we can only hope this can be a first step, and that both the poor lady who was attacked can heal, and that Morgan Geyser can get some treatment that can keep her schizophrenia so she doesn't do anything else like this. So sadly, we couldn't watch this because of technical difficulties, but as always, I thought you should have an update. She will begin transitioning into the group home maybe as soon as Monday. And hopefully, this will be the last we ever hear about the two young women who stabulated their friend 19 times because of the Slender Man.